Here is Dave, aka 12 Pack. Hey Dave, how's it going?
It's been going awesome. Life is really good right now. I mean, look, you can't take away like how funny Chance was. Like there were nights I was dying. Like I was like, he's got it. Like, I was like, he's got his own show. Like he's, like no doubt. So there was just some hysterical, Mr. Boston's humor was good for camera, but it just kind of rubbed on you, because he's really like outspoken and kind of loud, but like he repeats himself, but on camera you don't see him, like when you're watching it, he might say it once, but when you're there, he might say it 5 times, so they use a good one, and you're just like, okay, man, like we got it, Yeah. But like, and that's just him, like just being over, like, and you don't even know, you're like, Mr. Boston, like, are you or are you this character? Like, you really almost don't know, which is why I actually eliminated him. I Love Money too, because I never saw like who he really was. I always saw this character. But like Daisy of Love, Flex was hysterical. I just don't think, Flex was getting his own show level funny like Chance was.
With Mr. Boston, I think I mentioned this to you on our first interview. I was really touched by how much you were there for him when he was sort of having a meltdown on I Love Money. I thought that was really cool. Now, granted, yeah, he did get sent home.
And the plan was to eliminate, obviously, White Boy or someone else on their team besides Mr. Boston and the people who contributed to throwing the challenge. But unfortunately, they ended up in the box, and it just was the only option. And he probably knew it because, but I think it was just stressful and emotional because there was like a physical fight, like with him and White Boy and the checks going in the box because he got voted in. At that time, like they didn't make the rules, right? This is the first I Love Money. They didn't make the rule like you can't physically like stand in front of the box and like block it. So like these guys are like, no, you can't put it in. I'm going to cover the hole. It's like, that's not how this game works. Like it turned physical. And after that, like they like wouldn't let us get physical near the box. It was like straight vote and you go in. So that changed like the game of I Love Money after that moment.
Poor Boston. I actually watched it the first time. I watched I Love Money uncensored, and I didn't realize how much of a difference there was going to be between the censored. I thought it was just going to be like, oh, I can hear the curse words now. Holy shit.
I've never seen this.
Okay. I and the rest of America and the world now know what Mr. Boston's balls look like.
Oh my God.
And that's like...
because he put those stupid Speedos on.
Oh my! Well, he was sleeping, and then Chance and some of the other guys. I think White Boy was there.
Yep.
Were like going after him and yanked the blanket off of him that he was using to cover himself, and he didn't have any clothes on under the blanket. And so here he is with like Mr. Boston's balls and all their glory. I'm like, oh my God,
that's great.
That's fucking brutal. I'm like, holy shit. So yeah, it was crazy. Is Jaeger always your drink of choice, or what do you normally drink on a regular, or do you mix it up, or what's your drink of choice?
I'm a whiskey guy. I think on I Love New York I was drinking Tanqueray. On Daisy Love it was beer. They cut everyone alcohol off, so the beer just didn't do it for me.
They cut everyone's alcohol on Daisy of Love?
Yeah, they were breaking stuff, and I didn't even realize, I was just having fun. But so they stopped the alcohol. They would slip me like a bottle of vodka through the door because I was like, guys, if you want me to act it up, like it's usually after a few drinks when I start turning it up,
Hey everyone, it's Lacey motherfucking Skulls. If you're enjoying this interview, then be sure to catch the full interview and much more on my new streaming service, Storm TV. Storm TV is the place to go to find brand new original content featuring your favorite reality stars from shows like Flavor of Love, Rock of Love, Daisy of Love, I Love New York, and more. For just $4.99 a month, you'll get to watch over 60 episodes of Talk of Love featuring hour-long interviews with your favorite stars from the Of Love shows. Come support us, watch us grow, and enjoy all the exclusive new content featuring your favorite Of Love stars. It's only $4.99 a month, so go online and type in stormtv.online and subscribe today.